I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hating like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, it's your loss. See, I got my mind on the facts, I'm a python, grab what I like real fast. So until I have everything I attack, everything that I lack, everything that I want, and I see matter of fact.
Cause I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed, and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind, you know I'll always manifest it. I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed, and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind, you know I'll always manifest it.
Hello, and welcome back to my Wine on Your Matter. Let's turn on the cameras. I'm back home. Freaking shit. I'm back home. Home is where I'm safe. But I had a great time. I got injured in Niagara Falls. Funny story. After I did my show that I showed you from the American side, I was walking, and this was actually after I did the Cave of the Winds. I was walking back towards the hotel. I was still in Niagara Falls Park, the national park, and I twisted my ankle. I twisted my right ankle. Thank goodness I had my cane, because if I didn't have my cane, I would have busted my fucking ass. But it's a mild sprain. I didn't break it. I don't feel it broken or anything, but it just fucking hurts to walk on it. And I had to walk all the way to the fucking hotel. And I was like, I was going to do a show from the Canadian side. That was a no-go. Nothing was going to happen because I couldn't walk. I couldn't. Put it this way. I wanted to go to the casino. I didn't even get to go to the casino. I was like, fuck. Yo, what's up, Taramir? What's up, Abby? Yo, Doc. Yeah, I'm okay. You're in bed? Concerned? Nah, I'm okay. It's just I sprained my ankle. It's just because the fucking pathway is it was like uneven, and I didn't realize. And when I stepped on it, my ankle rolled, and I know I sprained it, but I think it's just a mild sprain. It's not severe because I can still walk on it. It just fucking hurts. And I haven't had a joint in 3 days. So I'm gonna light this bitch up because I need it. I need the smoke. I need the smoke. But Doc had a lot of people concerned today because he was changing his show and he didn't come on. I got the full rundown on that. The man has his girl. He wants to spend a little time with her. So the show has to be put off to the side. Nothing wrong with Doc. Doc is fine. If anything was to happen to Doc, trust me, I would know. And I'm pretty sure I'll be one of the few that would get the first reports of anything that happened to him. Because his girl will call me and tell me. So I don't worry about Doc. What he needs to worry about is I'm going there in 2 weeks. In less than 2 weeks, I'll be over in Mr. Illusions. I'm hoping my ankle will be fine by then. It should be. Tomorrow I'm gonna see the doctor, so it shouldn't be that bad. It shouldn't. I'm gonna ice it up. I've been putting cryo. This is cryodome that I put on. It's a cream that helps with inflammation and swelling and so forth. So that's definitely gonna help me out. This joint is really gonna help me out. Let me put out the link to the show. If you want to join, you're more than welcome to. My cats miss the hell out of me. They're meowing like crazy. They're funny. That's one thing I don't say to my cats. I never tell them goodbye. I always tell them hello. I never tell my cats bye. Oh, I'll see you in a few days. No, I never tell my pets that because I don't want them to think that I'm gonna be gone and that they're gonna be here by themselves for that long. Like they're gonna go through it. They'll go through it. They'll know that I'm not here, so they'll understand. But if I tell them up front, then they're gonna start missing me and so forth. And I don't want them to have that energy. I want them to have the energy when they see me and they get all happy and so forth. And they'd be like, meow, meow, meow to me. They already gave me hugs and kisses. I already gave them a whole bunch of hugs and kisses. So they're good. They're good. Damn, this joint is good. Man, it's cool to stop smoking for a few days, right? And then get back on it like 3 days later. Holy smokes. I know, I'll be out there in a moment. Okay. My goodness, my cats. They're like, bitch, don't do your show. Come and spend some time with me. I want some cuddles. She is so funny. Hold on. Let me put out the link real quick so you guys want to join me for a little bit. But I'm okay. Everybody was more worried about Doc than me. I didn't tell anybody that I got injured. I kept that to myself because I was like, I didn't want people to be like, oh, I was like, no, I'll just say on the show when I get on here. I couldn't drive back this way. That was my biggest concern because it was a good 7 hours drive, and there was no way I could drive 7 hours with this ankle the way it was. So I'm hoping that I'll be good for the next trip. The next trip is in 2 weeks, anyways. Actually, not even in 2 weeks. It's like a week and a half. Let me see. Not even. Shit. It's about a week. If I'm not mistaken, it's about what 9 days from today. Oh shit! I got 8 days to recover. Hey, nothing's gonna stop this fucking trip. Nothing. I don't care if I have to go out there fucking pushing the cane on the fucking gas pedal. I'm gonna fucking get over there. Nothing's gonna ruin my illusion. No one's gonna lose. Like this is something I've been wanting to do for the longest, and to be able to accomplish it, it's gonna be a fulfillment for the both of us, you know. But I'm surprised that Doc came through here so late at night. That's surprising. They're bringing Albie. Yo, Albie, what's up?
Oh, what's up, bud?
Yeah, I'm back home, man.
That's
Back
cool,
home,
bro.
hurting, but I'm good. I'm good. I
Yeah.
have a smile on my face, so that's
Well, you
earlier. I
felt
was
that some of your water?
no, I sprained my ankle, so and it's a mild
No, I'm talking
sprain.
about your holy water. I'm talking about your Niagara Falls
Oh,
water.
I got splashed on it. I didn't was able to collect any of the water. I think I'm gonna do that when I go again. When I go again, I think I'm gonna collect from there. But excuse me, sorry for the coughing, smoking.
Okay.
It's been 3 days I haven't smoked, so my lungs are like, damn, I missed you. Where you been? I was like, on vacation. Getting my ankle sprained at Niagara Falls. I'll never forget. I have a memory from there. Even though I still have memories, good memories from there, but this one was a painful memory. I won't forget that. And I won't even forget where I sprained it at, too, because I sprained it right where the guitar guy was singing. He was singing and playing his guitar. He was just, singing for tips. And I went, oh, like, oh, shit. And then the guy stopped singing. He's like, you all right? I was like, I'm all right. Keep singing. I just kept, I was like, trying to, I was walking on it. I was like, every step fucking hurt. And I was like, and then to get to my hotel room, it's about a 10-minute walk. It wasn't that bad. I was staying at the Sheraton, um, across from the casino. And yeah, I'm a fancy bitch. Okay, we got that point out the way. Yes, I am fancy. Um, you're like, you a fancy feast. I was like, hell yeah, yeah, bitch. I like to stay in nice hotels. I really do. Marriott, I have their credit card. So, but other than that, especially when I'm gonna go see Illusions, I think I'm staying at a Marriott hotel. That's not far from them. It's about, I would say about 10-minute drive from them, so it's not so bad. Um, I love Marriott. Sorry, this is not. They're not paying me to promote them or anything. It's just the love I have for the tranquility and the comfortness of their beds. Yes, but yeah, I'll be man. I had a good time. I know the video from the Cave of the Winds came out fucked up because it's so powerful there. You guys don't understand. This is what I'm trying to explain to you guys. The energy that comes from that Cave of the Winds is so fucking strong that it fucking disrupted my video, and the like it was all fucked up. And that I tell people, when you get into that water and you feel that water, it's like a baptism of energy, and it's just pure energy, and you just, oh, look, I got goosebumps right now all over my body. Like, there's something about that water that makes it very magical. And I'm gonna get a bottle the next time. I have a plan. I have a plan. The thing is, I fucked up my ankle, so there was no way I was gonna be able to do it. It was just not happening. Um, but I will be going back. I don't know truly when. I'm not gonna say because let's make it a surprise. Like, but it's gonna be. I won't be alone. I know that person is laughing. Because I can feel the energy. But I think we're gonna end up doing that, and we're gonna have a freaking great time. I'm telling you. Uh, and then what I love about it is the history. I love history, so that's why I listen to like Doc. I listen to everything because it's a lot of history, and it's everything is all history. All everything that we learn is from the past. So what makes anything wrong if everything we're just learning, because half of the shit I learned from school is all fucked up and wrong. It's just it's the indoctrination. They get you early and they fuck your brain up. But I was special. I was gifted. They had me in gifted class. I was in gifted starting like second grade, like second and third grade. I was in gifted. So it was just weird to be put in a class isolated with like seven other kids. And it was just like the weirdest thing. It was just weird. It was so fucking weird. I never, like, as a little boy, I'm looking back and I remember everything, even the portable that we were at. Like, it was just like everybody else was crowded. And I remember this because my kindergarten was crowded, my first grade was crowded, and then second grade, they put me in a gifted. And then there was only 7 kids in the class, and we were separated by a good distance. It wasn't like a small portable. This was a fucking big portable. It was one of the new ones. And yeah, I would never forget that. It was so weird. It was so freaking weird. But it was the only thing that was really cool. Like, yeah, like we did a lot of work and we was challenged a lot as little like younglings. But the fact that we were able to go to the YMCA and go to the pool during school, and none of the other kids were able to do that, and we were. Come on, at age what? I was about what 6 years old? No, 7. I was about 7. Oh shit! So now that I'm putting the numbers, like 7 kids, huh? Going to the YMCA to learn how to swim. And we were the only ones out of the whole school that was able to do this. Things like that. It just like I try to reflect on my past, and I'm like, that was fucking weird. I don't know if my sister was gifted. I don't think she. I don't even think she even. I'm gonna ask her, um, if she was ever placed in gifted because I was. And I still don't like really understand like why. Like I know why as an adult, but during that time, as me as a youngling, what made them pull me and put me isolated with like 6 other kids? That's like it's mind blowing. And the school I went to, because I could say it, I don't care, is Comstock Elementary in Miami, Florida. That's where I went to. The school I went to. Comstock. What a fucking name, right? Comstock. Man, they got me early. They got me early, Albie.
Yeah.
I was indoctrinated as a youngling, but they put me to the side. There's something about me that it was just I don't know. It was the numbers, my being a master number 22, that they play the numbers together and they saw this fucking kid is magical. I don't know what made them like put me into that situation, but I swear to you, I will never forget to the day I die. And I always felt special as a young age. So it's like, I want to ask my mom because my mom has to know something about that, because they had to ask her to put me in that class. I mean, they can't just put me in the class without, well, nowadays they can because shit, nowadays they're trying to cut your penis off and make your vajayjay into a ding dong and then cut your breast and all this stuff. And they want to give you hormone blockers and all this bullshit. Like, let them fucking be kids. Let them grow up. Trust me, that's a phase. Don't cut their dicks at a young age. You never know. When they get old, they're gonna be like, damn, I wish I had my dick. Like, and they got nothing to play with. Like, no joystick. You can't sword fight. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. Mentally, that's why there's a high suicide rates from these transitions. Because of that. It's
Yeah.
just the pleasure.
Yeah.
It's
sad.
you gotta understand. There's only 2 fucking genders: male, female. If whatever you want to pretend you want to be a unicorn, or if you want to be a lampshade one day, or you want to be, listen, I'll get the fucking light bulb and I'll screw it up your ass, and maybe you could light it up. Like ta-da! I don't know. It's just, it's society is just like mental illness for sure. For sure. I think it's even been proven it's a mental illness. And I'm not gonna parade, like, listen, if you have mental illness, that's okay. You can get the help, but I'm not gonna parade, and put you like the grand almighty, pride and all these, you know, gays and lesbians and LGBTQ, LMLPQIYZ 123 to the third power. I'm not putting you in a pedestal. Like, no, I belong in that group, but I'm not part of that group. Fuck that. Hell no. I'd rather join a fucking cult. I'd rather join fucking Illusions cult and just be a member. I mean, I'll be a fucking probably a high ranking too because of my gifts. They're gonna be like, we want him. Pick number one. That motherfucker right there. He could see shit. He hears stuff. I want him. That's what they end up doing. Like once I start into the community, because I'm just starting to get back into the community and stuff forth, especially with other practitioners, other that are into different dark magic and black magic, and they're into like everything like from the dark. And I for me, there's day and there's night. So what's the difference? One's with light and the other one's it's just black and dark. It's we have it's the yin and the yang. It all mixing together. You know, it's just the fear factor they put into us, and be like, no, that's bad. Don't go that way. Don't go to the dark side. Don't look at it. It's gonna make you a really bad person, and your breath is always gonna stink, and you're gonna always have cramps or something. I don't know. At this point, they make up shit every single fucking day. They do. They make up stuff, and it just sucks. You know, Doc. Let's see. You need to smoke extra. Yeah. We completely lost time. Oh, lost time. My bad. Nah, it's cool. I mean, listen, man. Priority one is your loved one, the one that you have next to you. And if you're alone, it's your family you're living with or whoever you're living with. So that's priority one. Then everything else is fucking, it falls in line, down the line. Like Mr. Illusions, I never worry about. That's one dude. Like, trust me, if something was to happen to me, he'll get a phone call letting him know that something happened to me. Okay. And if something happens to him, I will definitely receive a phone call. So, not to worry, guys. We're going to be good. Tamir,
Hey,
what's up, man?
what's up? Yeah, right now. I'm relieved, to be honest. So I just heard your voice, your comments. So I'm happy everything is okay with Doug. So
Oh, yeah,
I'm feeling
man.
good.
And trust me, if something serious was to ever happen to each one of
Mm,
us, we have someone that will get in contact and let the other know. So,
uh-huh. Okay.
Doc,
Yeah.
it just unless I get that emergency call, uh, I don't worry about him. He's having a great time. I
Hmm.
mean, he's with the love of his life.
Yeah.
Why? It's like
Yeah.
show or my love. My
Yeah.
love is looking very sexy today. It's
Uh-huh.
like, damn, the show could wait. Baby, come here.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's good. It's good
I
energy,
mean, yeah. I just love you guys. So I was a
Yeah.
bit. I was, and it was well. What he wrote is between me and him, but let's say that
Mhm.
he was kind of emotional. So certain things made me a bit worried, but
Yeah.
yeah, I'm good. I'm working as usual for another hour or so, and
That's what's
it's
up.
been
Now,
calm.
I'm your coffee
It's
right now. I'm waking your ass
oh
up.
yeah, yeah.
I keep you busy.
It's
And let me tell
fine.
you,
Uh-huh.
this is the best, at least for you, because it keeps you, focused and like
Uh-huh.
you thinking of stuff. But go ahead. What you going to tell me?
Uh, yeah. So I was just about to say that it's 5:15 in the morning. So I have about an hour to go, and it's been calm night. So I'm
Yeah, 'cause didn't you
pretty
say the
fresh. Pretty
weekends?
fresh.
Didn't you say the
Huh?
weekends are pretty kind of like it's been lenient? It's been pretty slow on the weekends.
Uh, yeah. I haven't been working much on Fridays and Saturdays, but Sundays have been quite busy actually for July and August.
Okay.
But this Sunday night it was quite calm, nothing particular to tell about. So I mean, obviously it's last Sunday of the month and end of the month. So
Yeah, people don't
it's
got no
kind of
money. That's what
yeah,
it is.
yeah, yeah, and it's
People
kind of
wasted money.
expected that it's calm. I would be surprised if there are like sudden rush of passengers and so forth. So
You'll see
it
next
will be
weekend.
a big
It'll pick up. It'll pick up a little bit next weekend. You're definitely gonna pick up because it's the beginning
yeah,
of the month, and the first weekend of the month, people tend to have more
yeah,
money in the first weekend of the
yeah,
month.
yeah. People are not no people are not sick nor poor in the beginning of the month. So
Yeah,
it's always kind of a bit funny.
yeah,
So yeah, I'm okay. I'm good. I'm doing exercises and so forth. So
yeah. I think you would have liked Niagara Falls. It's
oh
definitely
yeah,
man, it's so magical.
hmm
It's so
yeah, it was
freaking
beautiful.
dude. You saw my Cave of the Winds video? It's just all fucked up.
Yeah, I saw it.
It, it was, and I have a brand new phone. Let me tell you, this phone I have never have like since I got it.
Hmm.
It's never. I have a S23 Ultra, which is like the most expensive right now with the Galaxies, Android phone, and the
Hmm.
energy was so freaking strong at that falls and that Cave of the Winds.
Hmm.
It messed up my video. I'm gonna try it again in the near future to see if I could do a video, but
Hmm.
I probably won't do it live. I'm probably gonna have to record it and then upload it to YouTube
Yeah,
because
most likely.
I'm gonna have to do it that way. It's so much energy, Tiramir. Like,
Hmm.
dude, like
Hmm.
when you come out from there, you feel
Hmm.
like a different person. You feel
Hmm.
different. You feel that energy. It's just, oh
Yeah.
man, oh, it's
Hmm.
definitely something like I wish upon everyone that I know to be able to go there one day and
Hmm.
just experience it.
Yeah.
It's breathtaking. It
Yeah.
is. But yeah, man, other than spraining my ankle, you know,
Ouch.
I didn't want to tell you anything because I didn't want you to worry because you was already worried. I felt your energy, so I already knew already something was like, and then like I was like, I'll just tell everybody when I do my show,
Okay.
so everybody gets the news. But I kind of was, you would have if you would have seen the Cave of the Winds and the one I think I mentioned about going to the Canadian side,
Hmm.
and I was gonna go on their boat to go to the Niagara Falls and do some stuff on the other side. But during after I got out of the Cave of the Winds and I was walking down the path and I twisted my ankle and sprained it and it swelled
Yeah.
up and it was so painful. Oh, it's so painful because
Hmm.
it's the same ankle that I broke.
Ouch.
Yeah, my right ankle. So I
Ouch.
know I know I didn't break it. I know I didn't break it because I could feel it. So I know it's
Okay.
not. It's just sprained. It's a
Mm.
mild sprain. I got medicine for that, so I don't.
All right.
I'm
Good.
still gonna go see a podiatrist just
Hmm.
to get it looked at and so forth.
Hmm.
But I'm gonna make that appointment tomorrow. So
Okay.
other than that, 8 days. I'm telling you right now,
Mm.
Doc better be ready. He don't know
Mm.
I'm like a category 5 hurricane. I am
Hmm.
an EF5 tornado of energy
Yeah.
that's going to him. He's gonna be like, fuck yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
He's gonna be
By the way,
yeah.
yeah. By the way, how's the California situation with the
California?
storm and stuff? Yeah,
Oh,
with the
they're
storm and
fine.
stuff.
Nah, they're all right. There's no the media just blew it because we really together helped bring that energy down from that storm because I sent energy to um Vicky and
Hmm.
I sent and trust me, when I focus my energy to somewhere, I could put a bubble around you and nothing will happen.
Hmm.
Like that's how strong energy I can send. And
Yeah.
they were fine. Her area was fine, everything was good. So other areas, got flooded and so forth. And place got an earthquake, a 5.1
Mm.
earthquake north of LA. But other than that, you know,
Mm.
it's an unexpected surprise rainstorm for them, and they got a lot of rain out of it. So it's gonna help. It helps with their reservoirs and so forth. And
Yeah.
they're gonna be okay. Damn, my ankle
Mm.
hurts.
Mm.
Um, I'm gonna be monitoring a storm that's gonna be going to Florida. That one I'm gonna pay
Mm.
tabs on because that one's gonna be a hyper. This is what I call a hypercane. It's happened before and it's gonna happen again, and it always does. This
Mhm.
system that's out, that's I forgot the name of her. She's a tropical storm right now,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
the storm is getting into a monster. I have family in Florida, but not exactly. Well, I do have family in Tampa, but I hope I don't just go to. If it goes north, if Florida's gonna get hit by the storm, it's just a given. My issue with this is that the last ice storm that went through
Mhm.
there and hit Florida,
Mhm.
um, I think it was Ian, um,
Yeah. Yeah.
retired. Retired storm. It was a category 4 turn 5-4, and it had
Mhm.
very small time in the Gulf of Mexico. And this storm is getting its act together and it's going to be heading towards Florida. And I have a feeling this is going to be a storm that it's going to be a strong storm. They're kind of
Mhm.
thinking category 3. I'm kind of thinking maybe 4, maybe it, I think of Katrina, right? When it hit us, it was a hurricane
Mhm.
down in South Florida. And then when it left
Mhm.
us, it stayed a hurricane, but then it got into the loop current. And when in the loop current, that water is super hot, right? Not only above, but below. So the upwelling that
Mhm.
comes up is nothing but warm water and it feeds the storm like steroids. And it could turn a
Ooh.
category 1 hurricane rapidly into a category 5 hurricane. That's
Mhm.
what's so scary about the Gulf of Mexico. Now,
Yep.
Florida, if a category 5 was going to Tampa, this would be we would need a refund from Ukraine.
Mhm.
We would need a refund. I'm like, listen, we're gonna need that $120 billion we sent you, billion
Mhm.
dollars we sent you, because Tampa's destroyed. Like
Mhm.
that's like the worst case scenario that could happen to Florida. Not only
Mhm.
because of course all the homes are destroyed, businesses are going to be destroyed, but it's going to be an impact to the like the economy. to the
Mhm.
state of Florida because that's gonna handicap their budget if they were to
Mhm.
ever get hit by a strong storm. And that's scary.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like Hurricane Michael went up there as a category 4 or 5, and it went through the panhandle of Florida, and
Yeah.
it was a strong storm. Like there's video of the storm surge that it was almost like 10 feet high, like 10, 12 feet high. Like people that was living in the houses down below, all the houses were gone. Everything was gone.
Wow.
That's how strong water is. I tell people, like, don't fear fire, fear water.
Mhm.
Water is as much
Mhm.
deadlier as fire. At least fire, shit. That the only thing is it stings.
Mhm.
Water just fucking will take your fucking like it'll
How do
just
you how do
drown
you
you.
how do you how do you stop water? Huh?
Water? Oh man, it's so
Yeah.
strong. So strong. Like
Mhm.
water could cut through metal.
Yeah.
Water could cut through anything.
Mhm.
Anything. Water has shaped this planet. Like this
Mhm.
respect water, respect Mother Nature, you know? Respect fire. Everything needs
Mhm.
respect. The
Mhm.
shower that you took, people drink that water before.
Mhm.
That water has memories in it that you shower with.
Mhm.
There's memories in water. Water never forgets.
Mhm.
Water, like that's on that motherfucker. Okay, I remember that soul from the past. Kill that bitch. Oh,
Mhm.
he drowned. Like,
Yeah.
Mother Nature could be a bitch, but water could be a bigger one too. It's all together. Mother Nature, she controls the water, the wind, fire.
Mhm.
Like it's like some kind of Captain Planet show. I don't understand.
Yeah.
Remember Captain Planet? There was a show from the
Oh,
80s.
yeah. I
Like,
might need to go
all right,
now.
go ahead. Drop off and then I'll
Yeah.
see you come back.
Yeah.
Let
Yeah.
me bring up satellite images of Ida. No, this is that's how you call it. Give me 1 second. Just trying to give me 1 sec. My fucking body hurts. I gotta take my pill. I have to take my pill. I was waiting till 11 o'clock to take it because I took my other medicine first. So I don't like to mix my medicines. It's only so much that I can take. You know what I mean? And it's not good to take so many. Like I'll do like the main ones that I have to do, and then the harder ones I'll save it. Like I'll wait like an hour later and then take it because then I know the other ones have already dissolved in my system. So that's just how it is. So let me see what's the name of this, how you pronounce this, because she is a hell of a storm. She's Oh, the sound is off. Let's see what she says. All right, you're gonna tell me, but tell me English. It says the sound is off. So how the fuck did I turn on the sound? Oh, I gotta turn it on here. Let me see. Let me see if I did this right. Damn, it still says the fucking sound is off. Okay. Oh, because it's on my fuck. Let me get rid of that. Give me 1 second. I'm still learning this phone. This phone is like so new to me. So new. Idalia. Idalia. That's that name's something's up with that name. Idalia. I wonder what's the origin of that name. Idalia. I'm like this is like some fucking like spelling bee shit. It's like, can I have the origin? Can I have a question? Can I get it in the form of a question? Like, like those competitions is so creepy funny. Like those kids are so smart. I love watching when they do that, like the spelling bees and stuff. They're so young minds. It's you know they get it quick, and I just hope that they can see like what I see, and see the like they live just like that. Put on the glasses and just you'll see them. You'll see them everywhere. Weird as fucking people. A lot of weird people. Like let me tell you something. I had a great time in Niagara Falls, but there was a lot of people, a lot of visitors. There was a lot of weird people. There was a lot of like people from around the world. I know I had some Pakistanis. I had some people from like probably from Iran, people from like all over the world, India. Like they were there, and I was like, it felt good because you know me with energy, right? Like I hate being with a lot of people because I pick up on everybody's energy. But when I went there, I felt the energy of happiness and excitement, and everyone is just so mm, about being there, and I'm sensitive to that. So then I feel that, and then I'm like, uh, I'm able to handle this. I feel the love. I feel the energy of happiness. I feel like some of them is their first time. It's like it's so orgasmic. Like it's and let me tell you, the Cape of the Winds it's a pure energy baptism. I took my wand with me. I have it actually. It's in the room. I have it in my bag. I took my wand and I took it to the Cave of the Winds, and my wand is so happy. So happy. Oh, I have it in the other room because he's gonna sleep with me tonight. It's gonna have a little slumber party with me tonight because the energy is so strong, and I showed it on video there at Niagara Falls, so it's always gonna be there. And I'm taking that wand with me everywhere I go. So yeah, it was a great time. I had a lot of fun. Hey, Paula, what's up? You're watching Avatar? Right on. Doc, are you on shrooms? Oh Lord, I know he's having a good time. He is. He's having a great time, and as he should. He should have his focus on his lady. Hey, Vicky. Vicky, we're so glad it's not worse. Yeah, my ankle. Yeah, I just noticed you wrote that. I'm sorry, I'm late getting to you. Damn, I'm like half an hour later. I'm sorry. When I start talking, I get into this like it's story time with Rick. Everyone gather around the fire. Rick's speaking. He's telling us his stories and how and what he went through and what he felt. He's giving us a progress report. Remember those when you used to get those in school? They used to give you a progress report, and they will say satisfactory. What was the other word they used to use? I know they had bad ones. Like there was this one kid. He was so bad, right? So his report card was always F3F. Like, how the fuck you get F3F? If you're in America, that's how the grading system used to be. Yeah, you got a A for your grade, your effort. I think it's the numbers, and then the behavior. It's they grade your behavior. So that's why you get a letter grade, a number grade, and then a letter grade. That's how the system here in America is during the. Everyone can vouch for me. um, but I'm sorry, Vicky. Thank you for checking in. Sorry, I know I put so much energy into fucking Hillary. That bitch was not gonna do nothing to Vicky. When I say we put our energies together, that's like Care Bear stare at everybody. And trust me, our stare is very fucking strong. Very strong. We could do so much. But this storm, Idalia. Oh Lord. Idalia looks creepy to me. She's gonna turn into a fucking monster. I'm sorry, she's already turning into a monster. Fuck. Oh Lord, she's getting an eye. She's going through a rapid intensification. I hope she doesn't go to Tampa. That's all I could. We need to get together and stare again. We gotta help Tampa. You don't want this hurricane hitting Tampa. This is gonna be a hurricane. It's gonna be a monster. I'm gonna show you guys. It looks scary. If I'm nervous, that means something. I'm letting you know right now. That means I gotta talk to my friend tomorrow because his parents live in Tampa and they're seniors. I'm gonna talk to him tomorrow, anyways. It's too late now to call him. It's 10:36. I don't bother him about it, but I am gonna talk to him tomorrow about it because I'm scared about the storm. I'm very nervous. I am. It's like got me like my stomach feels sick right now after just seeing what I saw. And I'm gonna show you guys what I just saw. There's Idalia. She's starting to form an eye right here in the middle. Right there. You see that little right here? It's starting to form an
I
eye.
see it.
It's starting to form an eye. If
Yeah, I
this turns
see
into a
it.
hurricane right here and it hasn't even gotten to the loop current, this is going to be a category 5 hurricane. Cat 4, Cat 5. Easy. As soon as it gets to the loop current, I'm going to show you the loop current and what I'm talking to you about. Oh man, this storm has me fucking nervous. Fuck. I mean, we can. There's a lot of storms going on in the world, as I can see from there. I'm really scared for this storm. I'm scared. Oh, it's so strong because I feel the energy. It's so fucking strong. Okay, here we go. This is the Gulf of Mexico, right? The storm is down here. Look how it was during the earlier the day. Let me stop the. Look how it was early in the day. When I initially saw it, I saw it like that. Okay, look how ragged it looks. You see how ragged it looks? Now I'm gonna move up and show you guys why I'm scared. Look the development and how fast the storm. This is what you call a rapid intensification. And this is what it is. What it looks like a fucking bowling ball. Man, this is giving me so much fucking Hurricane Andrews. Oh, my PTSD is so bad. Thank God I'm home. Thank God I'm smoking. My PTSD is so bad. And Hurricane Andrew hit us August 24 of 92. I was 12 years old. I will never forget that night. ever. That energy was so fucking strong. The pressure drops. Like when you feel the tornadoes coming by, the pressure will drop and your ears will pop. That's how intense it was. Look at this fucking storm. How it's looking right now. Like, look, and it's stalled. So it's just building up. This is going to be a category 5. I put money on it. How much money you want to bet? I'll take a bet. Would this storm become a category 5 hurricane? Hey, Tamir.
Hey. So wanna bet, huh? I bet you for a coffee. I'm gonna call.
Yeah, call. Nice. Look at
So
the
you're
storm.
going. So you have to buy me a coffee then.
This is going to be a category 5.
Mm-hmm.
It's already forming an eye.
Besides, I would buy you a coffee anyway. So
Oh,
it doesn't matter if I lose or win. So
yeah, it's definitely going to be a category 5.
uh-huh.
It's just giving me. It's listen. The loop current. I'm gonna show you what the loop current is. The loop current is right in here, right in here. So the loop current comes through, like it comes through the Gulf and it loops down, and it comes up, and it comes out through here, and it goes up the Gulf Stream, and it goes up to, comes even up through here, and it goes up to the north. It's a big circle. It goes all around the ocean. So right now, this is really hot water right here. Probably one of the areas in the world that's probably the hottest water in the world. It's right here. And this storm is starting to look like a hurricane before even getting to the hot water. And if it goes right to Tampa, the economy is. I'm asking for a refund from Ukraine. That's how, that. Listen to how I'm talking. I'm asking for a refund from Ukraine. Tampa is gonna. If this goes to Tampa, you understand. There's millionaires that have houses, boats. Like this is gonna kill the Tampa. If it hits Tampa, it's gonna kill their economy.
Can I give you a prediction?
Oh man.
Biden government doesn't give a damn what happens to Florida because it's red state, strong red state.
Yeah,
so
but you know something?
They will say no comments.
Yeah, well, what and this is what's cool about having Governor DeSantis run Florida. He's already put in the request for a state of emergency as of yesterday. Florida is under a state of emergency.
Okay.
So that has to get approved. So Biden has to approve it, and he's going to, because if he doesn't, this trust me, this will be his worst mistake. This is a punishment for voting for Biden. I think.
Yeah.
This is a punishment.
So
because look what we have. Listen to this. Listen to this term here. We've had Hillary, right? That goes and does this stuff. So you have the wind and the rain, and that was the first storm to hit the U.S. and hit California. Okay, and during that storm, they got a 5.1 earthquake. So that's Earth, and now that's a disaster that happened there. Supposedly they did get flooded, and they have areas that are prone to flooding. So, but Vicky area was great. It was fine. She was fine. It's not a category 5 hurricane. Okay, if a category 5 hurricane was going to Vicky, I would have told Vicky she could come stay in my house.
Yeah.
Because her home will be gone.
Yeah.
That's the difference between a little bit of wind and rain and a category 5 where your house is completely gone.
Yeah.
from the foundation, like missing.
Hmm.
Because within the hurricane, there's tornadoes, and these tornadoes could get up to F3, F4, even F5 inside hurricanes. Like, people are so scared about the storm itself. What I'm scared the most is the tornadoes that's inside the hurricane.
Yeah, I think
You
there
know?
has never been an. I think there has never been an F6 tornado.
No, it only goes up to 5. They were thinking
Yeah.
about they may visit, and maybe talk about it because it's being discussed. Even with
Mhm.
hurricanes, they're trying to discuss it. But the highest category is 5
Yeah.
or EF.
Yeah,
EF5.
I know. Yeah. Okay.
That's what they call the finger of God.
Hmm.
EF5s, because whatever
Yeah.
it touched is gone.
Yeah.
Category 5 hurricanes is just
Yeah.
the same. It's just so, man, just the way it looks, man. Just
Yeah.
and it's
Looks.
all this water right here. All
Mhm.
this water is above 32 Celsius.
Wow.
31, 32 Celsius.
Hmm.
That's like pumping steroids into a bodybuilder.
Hmm.
It's
Right
going
to
to
all.
fucking
Sorry.
go crazy, and
Yeah.
it's gonna have road
Yeah.
rage.
Yeah. Hi to Alibi too. Sorry.
Oh, we're gonna have to send out a lot of positive energy to Florida,
Mm,
because
mm.
this is gonna be a natural disaster
I was.
uh, of the bad
Yeah.
kind.
I was thinking that it was a big political mistake from DeSantis to run for president, and
I think so
I was
too.
listening. I was listening to his. No, it was his. It wasn't his interview, but it was his his story about him, how he got to the as the governor of Florida, and
He's a
he's
military brat. He's a military brat. He was in the military.
he
He
has
served.
also he's also connected to the deep state, and I
Mhm.
can't even remember is he part of
Yeah.
the skull and bones,
Yeah.
but but
Yep.
he's definitely a deep state asset.
Yep.
Despite I'm gonna say this,
Listen.
despite despite he has done really good job with Florida turning into a red state, I must say, to his credit, he has done exceptional job in that sense.
Well,
So
I'll tell you this. Um, they all sleep in the same bed.
mhm,
They sleep in the same bed only because red, blue division. There has to be two sides. Why? If we're United States, why is there two sides? That's my question. I want to answer. It's like, why have a Democratic Party and a Republican Party if we're supposed to be a United States? Like,
mm,
all together. We're together. So why is there
mm,
division and togetherness?
mhm, yeah,
Divide and conquer. You
mhm,
know?
mhm,
Oh, we're all about the LBTGQ, elemental PQRSYZ, 1, 2, 3 to the third power, fifth power now. I don't know what power they're at now. They probably added some other planet or some shit into whatever they want, because it's like they hold the
mhm,
country fucking hostage. Look
mhm,
what the fuck they did with Bud Light. They fucking killed
mhm.
Bud Light. Like,
Oh yeah,
any,
oh, yeah.
it's just like, and you don't understand that fucking hurts people big time, because a lot of these big companies for pensions, they kind of like invest in these big companies that know they're probably not going to lose, and they're probably gain more money, and they kind of gamble seniors' money
Mm.
and put it towards these corporations and buy these stocks, and
Mm.
that way they're able to fund the pensions for
Yeah.
individuals. Now they killed Bud Light. What do you think that's gonna fucking
Mm.
do to a lot of people's money?
Hmm.
Bring it out.
Yeah.
People don't think that. They
Mhm.
only think of, oh, Bud Light, yeah, boycott it. It's all part of the plan. It's
Mhm.
to make us poor, makes the seniors suffer.
Mhm.
Kill off. They said it themselves. Kamala
Mhm.
Harris said herself
Use
to lower the
use
population.
useless eaters.
Yes, it's useless bottom feeders that they're
Mm.
trying to lower the population.
Mm.
She said it herself, Kamala Harris. You
Yeah.
can't YouTube, you can't do that. You can't ban this, you can't
Yeah.
strike me because that came from
Do
the
you?
vice president's mouth.
Yeah. Do you ever use Rumble application? Rumble.
I had it one time, but something told me to delete it because something tells me like they all sleep in the same bed.
Okay. Because I was listening to a channel called Viva Frey, and it is a very interesting channel, and they work together. They they are connected to Robert Barnes, who is a very smart lawyer, and he was actually suing Pfizer for certain things which are not allowed to mention here. And I was just this night alone, I was listening to interview of Robert Barnes and how Pfizer was suing him and other 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 person for certain things. So it was very interesting and eye-opening interview. Like, uh, if I would have to defend myself, uh, first guy who I would talk to would be Robert Barnes. No matter how much it costs, it wouldn't matter. Like he would be the go-to guy. And
Mm-hmm.
so just to just to give a shout out to Robert Barnes,
Mm-hmm.
and like he really knows his stuff, and he doesn't tolerate this bullying of judges and so forth. What the corporations, the big corporations, generally speaking, do. I'm not talking about any particular corporation, but like corporate lawyers in general. These lazy lawyers. So very interesting. My dad has said sometimes that you should read yourself as a judge because you have so strong sense of law and justice. I'm not that interested in law,
Mm-hmm.
but I think but I suppose it comes from Belial because Belial is my patron demon and he hates, you know, you know. So I think this because of this connection, strong connection to Belial and close connection to Belial, I think that he has opened my thought patterns towards law and criminal justice system and so forth. Despite it's not going to be my okay, I never say never, but uh, at least at the moment, it's not going to be my it's not going to be my main focus to be a lawyer or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
No, sir. Listen, how long are you going to stay online? Another half an hour?
Yeah, I'll be on. I'll be on.
Yeah, because I was thinking about grabbing my morning coffee, and then I would come back because I'm about to quit for tonight. So
Yeah, man.
if
Don't
it's
let me
okay,
stop
I,
your. Listen, man. Don't let me slow your parade. Go ahead and get that coffee, man.
I'm back in 5 minutes or so. All right.
All right. All right. Enjoy.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Thanks. Cheers.
So my person that I'm interested in meeting, there's two individuals. There's two individuals that I'm gonna be coming and meeting. One would be online, and another one would be doing a show together. And Termir knows the other person that we've been communicating. I gave him the dates. Um, Let me check my Discord. Um, all right, he wrote back to me. Okay, yeah, it's definitely uh listen to this. Oh man, Tyrmir needs to come back. When he comes back, I'll read a little bit of this. But and it's from Eric. You guys don't know Eric. I mean, if you follow his channel, um I could put out the link to his channel. He's into the occult also, and he's really cool people. I'm finally gonna get to have a cool conversation with this individual. I'm kind of be like, I don't know. It's gonna be like interview. It feels like interview with the vampire, but I'm also like really strong, with my energy, and he knows it too. And that's the crazy stuff. That's why I want Jeremiah to come back because I'm gonna read what he wrote, and it's fucking cool, man. I love what I do. I'm really good. I'm doing it for a good cause too. I'm not here to fucking. I'm here for everyone. Like literally, I'm here for everyone. Let me see if I can get into. Oh, I have my Odyssey on here. Good. Let me put out his channel because he's a cool dude. He's into a lot. I love his energy and the way he talks. That mind is just like oof. There's so much in here. In here, I can feel that energy so strong in my head. Even talking about him, it's so strong in my head. I can put the link out so you guys could check out his channel. It's on Odyssey. He comes on every Wednesday at 2 p.m. Put it in the chat. Let me see how it came out on YouTube. Yeah, it came out. That's it's a real cool dude. Like he's not a newbie for sure. I'm looking at this ad right here. This caught my attention. Hold on. I was distracted. Here, let me share the tab. This is what I was looking at. So what I was looking at is this marijuana ad right here next to Eric. Oh my god. And I had this ad right here. It says mail order weed is real thing and it's amazing. And it's an ad and it's hello mood. And I was like, yo, that joint looks good. I'm like, I'm smoking mine and I'm looking at that one. I'm like, damn, it makes me want to roll up another one. Damn, that's a nice nug too. Look at that. Let me see if I can make it bigger. Look at that. Hold on. Let me make it. let's just admire this. I mean, Eric is there, and I want you guys to check out his channel. There's an EA nothing. I can't even pronounce that. Nutting. I was like nutting. No, can't even pronounce it. I don't know. My dyslexic self is coming back again. No, Naughtyton. I think that's it. But check out the channel. Damn, look at that joint. And it's a mail-in order. That's what's up. I wish I could get that in the mail. Yo, if I imagine getting weed in the mail, like medicine, like how convenient would that be? Like order your shit and it comes in the mail like the next day, like priority and shit. What the freak? Oh, I wish. That'd be cool to try out. Just cause like I go to the dispensary, it's fine. Um I just wish they had better stuff, more stuff, better quantity of bud. I feel like it's not enough being grown that's able to fulfill at a high pace. And I think that the growing they're understanding that the growing takes a while and they're running out of flavors. There's a most of the times you can't even find anything good. It's been a while since they had like everything, and it sucks right now. I'm smoking some Northern Lights tonight, but I want you to check out my boy Eric's. Damn, that joint looks good. Gonna make me choke. Ooh, made me choke up. But he's been doing this for a long time, and he has a lot of things in there. You go to his playlist, Becoming a Living God, and that melon order. Look, the weed. Oh my God, they're trying to get me on Odyssey because I smoke weed all the time. Don't get it twisted. Oh man, this dude he don't understand what's coming towards him. He's crossing paths with me. This individual we seeing right now that I'm passing through, we're crossing paths. And for our energies to cross paths at this time, I hope he's watching this eventually. I want him to watch this because it's like energy that I'm getting. So maybe Termir could tell him, hey, check it out. How many times? How much? Around an hour in. Hey, Termir.
Hey.
Look, this is our boy Eric.
Huh?
I'm showing off his channel.
Oh. Yeah.
He's been in a long time, man. He's been in the game for a long time.
Very long time.
Yeah, and he started doing this Odyssey stuff, and I tell you what he wrote to me, man. Like, yeah, he wrote to me on Discord. Man, we write pretty long to each other. That's what's cool. Like,
yeah.
We're communicating.
I told him you're a cool guy. So I think he bought the idea.
It's just because I'm kind of like the curiosity and then the questioning of stuff and how I handle things. It's what's unique about me, and then the energy that I pick up. Oh man, dude, I
Yeah.
pick up so much energy from people, and then it's just with Eric, me and Eric and Doc together on a
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
Oh man, I really
It's
feel
going
it.
to
I
be.
feel it. I feel it in the bottom of my stomach,
It's going to be fantastic. I'm sure.
dude. The thing that we're crossing paths, because this is why I call the intersection. Right,
Hmm.
I have a show that I call the intersection. Maybe I'll bring it tomorrow. We're gonna come back to the intersection tomorrow, where our
Hmm.
energies are crossing paths.
Hmm.
And it's crossing paths at this moment in time.
Hmm.
And there's a reason that me and Eric needs to cross paths.
Hmm.
We feed off of energy, and I'm sure
Yeah.
Hells knows that he's gonna feed off of mine, and he already
Yeah.
did, and he knows already. He wrote
Yeah.
to me. He wrote to me. It was really cool. It was a cool note.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say everything that was on there, but
Yeah. It's
the
between
the,
it's
the
between you and him. So.
yeah, the part that I'm just gonna mention is
Uh-huh.
his words. I get a I get a really good feeling about your energy,
Hmm.
and you're not trying to impress anyone. So you're also not going to downplay who you know you are. I look forward to getting to know you.
Hmm.
Dude, I'm fucking I'm gifted. I feel like I'm in
Hmm.
a different, I'm I feel like that giftedness again, like
Yeah.
that special kid. That
Yeah.
kid
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know, that went through hell in the
I know.
beginning cuz
I know. I know exactly what you mean.
I went through a lot young, and having
Mm.
psychic abilities was at a young age. I mean, what's sad about it? My parents never picked up on it. They never
Yeah.
really picked up on it. And there was a lot of signs that showed how special I was. You know what I
Mm.
used to do when I was little? Because it's playing in my head as a child. This
Mm.
is how I'm seeing. And I'm astral projecting to that time now because I'm locked in. And what I'm seeing is a little boy on the floor painting flags from nations all over the world.
Hmm.
That's what I was painting. And I would make sure I made it perfect. You know why? Because I made my parents buy me a ruler
Hmm.
and crayons. And I will
Hmm.
play like painting, like drawing time. I would paint and draw country flags from around the
Hmm.
world. That's what I did as a little boy. That
Yeah.
was my entertainment. My father knows that. My mother knows that.
Hmm.
They're gonna be like, "How the fuck you remember that?" That's
Hmm.
the that I'm just gonna like and eventually in the future I'm gonna have that shocking show
Hmm.
where I can have both parents on at the same time, and then
Hmm.
let me interview you. And
Hmm.
if it turns into a Jerry Springer moment, I know how to fucking handle that.
Hmm.
I've done it before, and I do it to my parents too.
Hmm.
You know, so I come with a
Hmm.
certain level of energy. And if you want to get high, guess where I'm gonna get higher.
Hmm. Hmm.
And
Yeah.
you don't want it to be on my bad side, like.
Hmm.
And I don't do anything malicious to anyone, so don't be afraid. But
Hmm.
I do have gifts and powers to make things happen,
Uh-huh.
and I do.
Yeah. You know, I would love to have a private conversation with you, Twilight, and Eric.
Oh
That
man,
would be all.
dude.
That would be awesome.
Listen, man, you're adding up like Voltron right now. We're missing
Uh,
7 with his lion because I want his lion with us.
oh yeah.
Uh, Paula, man, you she's that lion that's always fighting because she's a
Hmm.
fighting lion. That she is a true lioness. You can't take that fucking away from her.
No.
You can't take that energy away from her. That energy is so fucking like aggressive and like it's
Mm.
so when she gets to that high, she's like, fuck you, motherfuckers. And then she starts shining everywhere
Mm.
and it's fucking blinding. And then it hurts my
Yeah.
ears. I wear these Bluetooths, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It's yeah.
Let
Yeah.
me,
Yes.
let me
Yeah.
take off the screen here for a second.
Yeah.
I wear. Let me put a solo on me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wear these
Yeah.
Bluetooths.
Yeah. You told me about it.
It's these things,
Yeah.
and I'm listening to the show at a normal pace
Yeah.
and high pitch.
Mm.
And especially when she's like, and I'm like,
Hmm.
take them off for a
Yeah.
second. I'm like,
Yeah.
Paula. There's so much that I can say in the chat, Paula. I rather say it
Yeah.
to your face, Paula.
Yeah.
Where are you,
Hey.
Paula? I know it's late. I know
He
it's
wrote,
late, girl.
she wrote me about 2 hours ago, but I don't know what she's doing now.
Who, Paula?
Listen, I'm going to yeah. Yeah.
She was in the chat room
I'm,
an hour, like 10:30.
okay. Listen, I'm going to have a burp for 3 minutes or so. I have to fill the tank.
Oh
So
man,
I'm having
just do it.
burp. So back in a
All right.
moment again.
Yeah. Go. Yeah. I want him to learn to just drop off. That's where I want him to learn. When he needs to go, he doesn't need to explain shit to me. That's where I'm at. My energy with him. He don't need to tell me. I know he's working. I know he has to do things at his job. It's like just drop off. It's okay. I understand. But 7, you're gonna be one of the lions from Voltron. We're gonna get Paula on the lion. She could take the pink lion because she's like a princess also. Like if you ever watch Voltron, you would know what I'm talking about. I'm the red lion, you know. And for 7, we'll fucking give him. I know there's not a purple lion, but fuck it, we'll make one for him. Paint that bitch purple. Paint it whatever color he wants. This lion, it's a custom painted lion. Such a strong energy lion too. A lot of studying too. Oh man, you don't understand the hours that man has put in. You know, it's not like he talks out of his ass because he doesn't. He needs. I know he's probably working. What are you doing, 7? You wrote to me like 11 minutes ago. Look at that, 11:11 at 11:01. Now it turned 11:12. Fucking crazy. It's not so much synchronicity. It's more than that. It's like I'm so in tuned, especially coming back from Niagara Falls. Like coming back from Niagara Falls and experiencing the falls. Are you kidding me? Like I'm gonna have some witnesses in the near future, and I'm gonna interview them right on the spot, and it's gonna be part of the trip. It's like we're gonna do the trip, but after you experience what we all experience, I want to interview, like literally, like there, like I want to interview and how they feel right after feeling what I felt. Yeah. You're just chilling. You need to come in here and tell me the color of your lion. I'm trying to paint your lion. I don't know the color. So I can put out the link again if you want to come on. Tell me. Oh, I was about. Well, let me put Eric's channel out again since I had it saved there, so I might as well put it out. Put his channel out. Give him some love. And I'm different. I'm not an occultist. I'm not like I don't know. It's just I'm not Doc. I'm not Seven. I'm not Terramir. I'm not Albie. I'm Rick. Like I have my what I specialize in, and that's my energy reading, my tarot, my pendulum, my rods, psychic, a lot of psychic, seeing things, hearing things, medium work, a lot of medium work, a lot of like empath, very empathic. Like I said before, I see things, hear things. Um, I get a lot of messages. Definitely a medium. Like I listen to the other side. The ring in my ear here is super loud, super fucking loud. Um, it's a little distracting because it's very loud. Um, but I'm into like the paranormal. I'm into the other side. I'm very curious into it. Like the paranormal. I've had a lot of paranormal experience throughout my life. And I'm very like I'm a magnet to these spirits and entities. So it's something that it's something else. But hey, Seven, what's up?
Hey, what's up, Ray?
Hey, Seven Serpents.
Hey, Terrier, you're back.
Yeah, for a moment I'm going to car wash, so bear with me. Sorry, I need to put you on a big speaker in a moment, so
All right.
bear with me.
All right. While you're doing that, hey, Seven, what's up?
Not a whole lot. I was just over watching a debate on Master Conformance channel.
Oh no, what type of debate?
So I'm just winding down from that.
What debate you watched?
There's a guy that's an expert in Greek, and he's saying that the old Hebrew texts are actually translated from the Greek. And then there was another guy that studies Hebrew, and he was arguing against that.
Okay, well,
That guy,
that's a pretty.
the guy really tore the other guy up. The other guy wound up getting mad and just leaving the show.
Yeah, but it's always been a battle with them. It's always, and there's so much history, but a lot of hate history, and the animosity is so oof. Like that area has been through so much war and bloodshed from the past, and it continues. It's like the forever war, like they said. That war's like forever. When they first started throwing sticks and stones at each other. But it's what color you want your lion?
I can't remember all the Voltron colors.
I'm the red lion. There's the blue lion. I think there's the green, the yellow, and pink.
I don't know. I guess yellow.
Yellow, that's a good color. That's what's up. The orange, I think the orange. I see Doc.
I get it mixed up with Power Rangers because they were all.
Yeah, I was big. Yeah, I was big with Voltron. I see Doc the blue lion. And then the green lion see, I don't know if did they have a yellow lion? I think they did. I don't remember all the colors, the motherfuckers. But I know they had the pink lion, the red lion. That's it. Green.
I think between G-Force, Voltron, and Power Rangers, it's all mixed up in
Oh
my mind.
man, so many colors, man, from all the shows. But I know Voltron on the red lion. I feel the red, like the head, the energy, the force. And when we get together, we turn into Voltron. I think I take away the pink lion from Paula. I think she's gonna be I think it's the orange lion.
Yeah, I
She's gonna
think
be
Voltron had a pink lion.
a lot of fucking lions. Like the pink lion will probably be Ivy,
I guess we could
which
just
is
start making colors up. Why not? It's our
because
Voltron.
that's Doc's Illusion's girl. And let me tell you something. She's good and she has good powers, good energy. Like I known her for such a long time, and I known her for more than 5 years, going on 6 years, and that's my pink lion. She's the pink lion. Paula is definitely the orange lion. She's definitely the orange lion because it could be like that's Paula. So orange lion, Paula, and then let me see. We're gonna play different colors because I don't know. We're gonna give different colors. It doesn't have to be only 5. We could give out other colors to other people. I think for Eric, which is the channel we watch in Odyssey, I will give him the Black Lion, but he'll be like a Black Ranger. But like, if there was a Black Lion, I would give it to him. And then the White Lion. You know, for some reason, one person comes to mind, and you wouldn't even think of that person, and it's so cool that that person's name came into my head, and that one was Vicky. Vicky came in as the White Lion. That's what's up. Like the White Ranger, like a special ranger, like a special lion. So, and then Albie could be the Green Lion because he's always on the go. Anything sees green, it means go. Albie, you be the Green Lion. I'm giving out lions.
Okay,
Timmy, did I
Rick.
give you your lion yet?
No, I did, but it's loud in here, so I would be
Oh,
muted
you're in
for
the
a
car
while.
wash. Oh, you're in the car
Yeah,
wash.
yeah,
All
so
right.
I will
All
be
right.
muted for a while.
Oh, you're fine. They didn't give Tim. I know I gave 7 his lion. 7, what color lion I gave you again? Because
Yellow lion.
yellow lion. Yeah, that. Yellow's a pretty color, man. It is like the dandelions. You see the tulips, the yellow tulips are so pretty beautiful. Even bees are beautiful. They were buzzing. Oh my god, Niagara Falls has so many bees. And they were just buzzing us without a care. And the fact that no one got stung was like pretty amazing. Because I think they were like chilled out bees. I don't know. Like they wanted to be with us. Ooh. They were being kind. They weren't trying to be rude.
Was there a black lion?
The Black Lion. The Black Lion
That'd be
is for
Doc.
Eric. Eric
Okay.
got the Black Lion. I gave I gave Doc the blue lion because the blue lion's right next to me. You know, I got the blue and the pink next to me, and that's Doc and his girl. So go figure. Oh man. It'll be a great freaking. That's a great team. That's such a great like powerhouse team. You know, and Paula the Orange Lion. Don't worry, we don't forget you. That's that energy. That lion could roar. Let me tell you. Oh, she could roar. I could feel her roar. So strong, especially in my head. I could feel it like really strong. Anyhow, um, I got sidetracked about the Lions and so forth. I'm building my own force, you know, getting the team together, you know, and it's us, you know, and we learn from each other, and that's how we grow together, and you know, and we could overcome, you know, and we have the power to do it, and that's the thing. We all have that inner power. We have the inner voice. Trust me, Seven knows. He hears the inner voice. It tells him stuff, and I'm pretty sure he listened to it because that
Yeah,
voice it always talks too. Huh, Seven?
I think it's the ancestors. Like,
Dude,
you know,
you have
you
someone
have
that
from
talks to you.
you have
You
from
have someone.
ancient times. Almost every culture have, you know, some idea of communicating with their ancestors. And
You have no. So you have something that talks to you. I feel it. I know, and it makes some decisions, and you tend to go with it too because you tend to like like you kind of question it, but you hear it. You hear stuff.
yeah,
Right
yeah,
on,
that's true.
because I could feel it. I could feel the chatter.
Well, that's probably what I don't know if you remember. I used to talk about Dream Teacher a lot. It's not something I really get into that much anymore, but it actually started quite some time ago working with the Black Mirror. But I started like having dreams and stuff about an old person that was telling me about alchemy and all kinds of shit. And
Mm-hmm.
like I would dream about it happening, and then I would get up and start looking into this stuff, and it was, you know, the information I was getting was pretty spot on.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something that happened very frequently for a while, and then not so much, and then sporadically, and then you know it's not something I've had like really directly like that in recently, but I can still feel it though at times.
Yeah, but they still talk to you. That's cool. We have that inner
Well, you
spirit.
know,
We always everyone has.
I really wonder about this. There's in a lot of the alchemy texts, they have this character called Elias Artista,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of different alchemists have claimed to talk to him, but it's it's kind of a mystery because it's not like an actual real person. It's just somebody that alchemists meet along their path that guides them on the way. And you know, this you can find this throughout all kinds of alchemical texts. So
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's never like declared himself as that to me, but I do wonder if it's just something that happens, something that comes with the territory. You get that alchemical guide that comes along.
Mm-hmm.
So finally, I can maybe talk after all the noise. Sorry. How are you, Seven?
Doing good. great.
That's good. Good to hear. What color did you give me, Rick? I couldn't hear almost anything, despite I had volume up because of the car wash. But
Oh,
Power
you got.
Rangers.
I'm gonna do this. This is like I tell everyone that watches and rewatch. For those who are
Uh,
rewatching, um, you can hear what I said. Yeah,
okay. Okay.
because it's there, and my mind now is spacing everywhere. It's actually projecting everywhere. I'm flying everywhere, man. I'm high.
Okay.
I'm going higher, and I'm feeling
Okay.
good now. My ankle, I don't even feel it now because I'm high. So I'm
Okay.
good now. I haven't smoked in
Charged
3
up with
days.
Niagara Falls energy.
Yeah, and with the falls too. I was talking about that earlier. The falls, man. That Cave of the Winds. Oh man, it charges you up with the wind and the water and the way it hits you, and then you have the sun hitting you too. Oh man, it was. Oh, like I said, I wish for people at least once in their lifetime to be able to go there and see it for themselves and experience what I
Mm-hmm.
experienced multiple times. And
Mm-hmm.
probably going to go back again because I didn't like the way my video came out for the Cave of the Winds because the energy was so strong. Seven, so strong. You were doing your show too. Seven. You were doing your
Oh yeah,
show, and I was like, but I needed to do this because I had it already like the time, you know? Because when
yeah,
you go there, they
right,
give you a time and they sell you a time. They're like, and it's usually 2 hours away. So what I did during that waiting, I went and I showed you guys the Niagara Falls, the from the American side, and I showed the
yeah.
Horseshoe Fall area, and then I showed the store and so forth, and then after that, when the time came up, that's I had to stop the show and then go over to the area, go through the show, and then wait, get down the elevator, go through the cave because but through the elevator and the cave you got no phone signal, no internet, no nothing. So there's no way I could produce my show in that cave.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
once you get out and you get your poncho, I was able to set up, they get the show going, and then it was choppy. The energy was so strong. Like you could see some parts, you could see the rage in the water, like the strength of the water.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I wanted
but
to.
then
I wanted to. I wanted to go to swim there for.
swim.
Yeah. The
Nah,
the way in the water.
nah, it's too dangerous.
Yeah,
You
I
won't.
know. I know. But I just wanted to feel it. Like I want to
Oh no!
feel the swim
If
there.
you go there, like what I did, like with the hurricane, like the hurricane cave, like the cave of the winds, but it's the hurricane section, and you get hit by the water and the wind, and you feel the strength of the water. It's
Mm-hmm.
the energy of it. It gives you energy.
Saw
Like
those
I'll tell.
people doing the zip line.
Yeah,
That was
you
pretty
saw that
crazy.
the night. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was a nice show. That was a good
I
show
will.
too, right?
I
Did it
will.
come
I
out
will
good?
try.
Did that show
I
come
will
out good?
try. Yeah. Yeah. I would
You guys
try. I would try. I would try the zip line just to conquer my fear of heights.
You know, it's crazy at night because it's so dark and so forth. But and then you see the
Yeah.
falls, the colors, the fireworks were pretty cool. Like you guys saw the fireworks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it was really nice. It was from the Canadian side, But I want to do another day that could go there and then from filming that from the American side, looking at the Canadian side, but you can't really see the falls, but you'll see the fireworks. So it's like
Mm-hmm.
I think the best side is what I did with the Canadian side. So maybe a different angle from the Canadian side, maybe look into Horseshoe Fall. That'll be another, maybe another adventure. I don't know. I gotta
Mm-hmm.
heal up. I got 8 days to heal. So everyone send me their powers. I'm hoarding powers now. I'm being a I'm hoarder. Give me your power.
Mm,
I need it
mm.
to recover from my ankle sprain. Yeah, after I did Cave of the Winds 7, I actually walking back like towards the hotel, I twist my ankle and I sprained my ankle.
That's terrible.
And it wasn't severe. Thank goodness it wasn't severe. But I was hurting. And every step I took hurt. And my ankle started to swell. And I had to walk to the hotel. And it's normal, like by walking, is 10 minutes. It took me about double that to get there. And that's like taking my time and just trying to get there and just staying focused. Like I was being distracted by food because there was food everywhere. They had vendors selling food. They had like the food trucks, little like selling food and
Yes.
stuff, and it looks delicious. Don't get me wrong, but I wanted to get to the hotel room because my foot wasn't. I wasn't feeling good. So,
I was about to ask that how was the food there?
oh man, it's they have like it's like everywhere else, but it's like nothing really specific. Like kind of like comes out to me or pops out to me. It's very like they cater to the tourists, like to I said terrorists, no, to the tourist. um, they provide a lot of food, a lot of Indian food, a lot of Indian food. Like I was like, that's what's up. That and like, oh, my friend, she ended up buying a beautiful bracelet, like two bracelets from the Indian place. It's sort of like a restaurant, and it had like a little shop on the side. And she bought some jewelry from them and so forth. And it was like really beautiful. I should have taken a picture of it. I'm gonna text her. I'm say, can you take me a picture of that chain? I want to show it off in my show. It looks beautiful. And yeah, every night at 10 o'clock they have a fireworks show. So that's pretty cool. Ugh, starting to yawn. I'm getting tired. Um, and that was me because I know it's me. I'm tired. It was a long drive. I didn't drive back, but I was sitting in the back because I had to put my foot up because to slow the swelling and craziness, you have to elevate the foot, like elevate the leg up above your heart. So it does help with the swelling and so forth. But I made it to the room, and then the funny thing is, I took a shower, right, and then my friends they went, and Pearl went also to the Canadian side, and then I couldn't go because my ankle was a no go, so I needed to get something to eat because I was hungry. I only thing I ate the whole day was like a salad. I had a salad in the morning for breakfast. I had a salad because I didn't want to eat like eggs and bread and all that stuff. I just wanted to eat a salad, a good salad, a good chicken salad, and it was good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm thinking about going back there, and when I do go back and get me a salad again, because it was so freaking good. Um, then the other places were pretty good. They have like chicken and waffles, different types of different food, different like they cater to pretty much everyone, like everyone's taste. You get you know, the Canadian side was pretty wild. I think I did I do a live from there. I cut it after. I should have kept that shit going. I should have kept it going because I went to like the little area where like there's like everything there where the Ferris wheel is, and I was gonna get on the Ferris wheel, but that was like there was so many people there, and I was like, it's just remember I feel people's energy. So something was telling me, nah, it's all right. Don't go on it. You can see it from a distance. You're good. You know, and I did. And then I had Tim Hortons. I had chicken BLT sandwich. Turkey. It was like a turkey BLT. It was so good. It was so good. And oh, I have a story about I had issues with the. I had issues with the border patrol. Oh, I gotta share that story, but hold on. Before I share that story, because I'm not gonna forget it, because that's a fucking crazy story. I'll let y'all talk. Termir with Seven. I'm just gonna step out for a moment because I gotta take my pill. I'll be right back.
All right.
Seven, I know you could take control because you're a good host.
Yeah.
Let's go with you, Mayor.
I have been working again, and for some reason, I was trying to tap my shadow self on the weekend, and I know that I have some energies inside me which I want to get rid of, like negative stuff, and so I have been trying to do a lot of energy work, and I was watching your energy work video afterwards, and it was pretty interesting. Yeah. So I don't know if you saw my comments in the earlier show. I just tried to get some get some laugh going on from your side.
No,
From your side, like.
I don't know what it is, but when if I record on YouTube and use my screen, like the only way I can see comments is to go onto my live stream.
Oh,
but
okay.
when I do, for some reason the comments freeze. Like whenever I look on there, that's where they stay, and then I've got to like leave YouTube, swipe it off, and then go back to it all over again, and then it'll refresh the comments.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm missing most of them when I do the YouTube.
Yeah. So I don't know if I talk with Rick, but perhaps you could have a show with you, Rick, Doculotion, and Eric. That would be Eric Cutting. That would be very cool show to have you four only talk about different stuff. Yeah, I think it'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So
for that.
Yeah, but first I think it's going to be Rick, Eric, and Twilight. So it's going to be awesome too, no doubt about it. So
yeah.
Anyhow, it's all good here, more or less. So okay, I could complain about certain things, but what's the use of complaining? So I've been doing good workouts at the gym and keeping my diet and so forth. So it's good, yeah. Not much to. Not okay. I could complain about money and stuff, but hey, that's every day.
You froze
everyday
up
issue.
and robotic there for a minute.
Huh?
I said you froze up and went a little robotic there for a minute.
Ah, okay. So I could complain about certain things, but what's the point in complaining? So
yeah. Right.
Yeah, but I have been learning tons of stuff from you and Twilight and Rick and Paula and from different people. So it's been very educational month for me in many ways. So I'm I'm still in the middle of reading four different books, and I should try to finish them all before. Well, I don't know if I probably can't make it by the end of the month, but at least on the first week of September, because I'm not far from the end, then, so I should try to finish to read them,
Yeah.
and then see what's up for next. Because I have certain list of books I try to read, so I like reading, and I like to read about magic and about. I was reading some of the books of Michael W. Ford, like Sebit, Muskim Bull, and what's the what's the third one I was reading? Oh yeah, absolutely Liber HVIJ, but there was a Book of the Witch Moon, and I find how he lays out the history of the different gods and different cultures. It's very fascinating stuff to read,
Nice.
and I love how he lays out the entire history of and different masks and so forth.
I'm here
So,
opening up my cards and my pendulum and stuff and my wand.
what's
that
the
I
card of the day, Rick?
I took it all with me to Niagara Falls, so they're all
What's
charged. They're all charged with
what's
Niagara Falls energy.
tell me, mirror on the wall. What's the card of the day?
The card of the day. We'll see. I'm shuffling, so
Uh,
let me just fix my pendulum. It got charged like it got charged with the water. The cards didn't get wet, but they were next to me and they were experiencing what I was experiencing. Man, that energy, man. Something about that water and the way it hits you. It's just so strong, man. So strong. So it could be so peaceful and tranquil, and yet so strong and deadly. And like I said, I wish you guys would be able to go and see it. I've seen it a few times, like 6 times. I've seen it like 6 times, and I remember my first time I went, and it was just like it's amazing. It's amazing, and to do it again and stay there and closer to the falls, it was really cool. I think if I was to do it for like the 8th time, the 7th time is gonna be coming soon. I think the 8th, I would have to stay in like Canada for a weekend, like looking at the falls from the hotel room, and so I could do a show, and then my backdrop will be Niagara Falls. Wouldn't that be cool? I think that would be super cool. Yeah, I'm gonna work on it.
yeah. How long would it take to drive from Connecticut to Utah approximately? Do you have any
Utah?
idea? Yeah,
Holy shit! A lot of hours, days,
days.
at least.
Okay.
That's like almost going to California. That's like 7. What do you think?
On
Because you're up in you drive to Utah 7.
That's a little bit far.
I was just thinking Eric said that he's more like in the inland side of the
Oh,
Utah state. So I was drinking. I was sorry. I was just thinking that how wild would it be to drive from Connecticut to Utah?
shit, that's gonna take a few days. Damn,
Yeah.
that's tough. That's yeah. When I was
a
younger, I
long
drove from
drive.
Florida to Connecticut, but I've never cross country driven before. I've never driven from Connecticut to like Utah or California or anything like that. Like,
Okay.
I think it takes a few days, right, Seven? Because you're more closer.
I
You're
think
closer
it
to
takes
Utah
like
than I am.
I think it takes 14 hours from where I'm at, and
14
almost twice
to Utah.
that
Let me find out.
Connecticut.
I can find out. I'm gonna find out right now.
I was just about to do the same.
I'm gonna find out. Just
But
give
let's
me
say that,
one.
like, if you go to Salt Lake City or something, like, I don't know, it's on the other side of the state border, but what would be closer to?
Utah. Man, that's far out there. Okay, how close? Where in Utah? There's Mexican Hat. What a name for a fucking town, Mexican Hat. That's yeah. I live in Mexican Hat. Like, how fucking racist is that? Cedar City, St. George, uh, Salt Lake City is the big one. I'm gonna put it towards Salt Lake City. See, just to give me a reference.
35 hours. Oh man, 2,300 miles.
Let me see what it
Wow.
says for me. Exactly from my location.
Let's say if you go to like,
It says a day and 9 hours
yeah,
for
like
me,
let's
with $24.36 of tolls, and there's a speed check, and there's some people they're doing maintenance on the road by Nebraska Wyoming border. Um, damn, 2,258 miles. I don't know the for a kilometer. How long? How would that be? Okay, tell me what.
uh,
Okay, tell me a day and 9 hours to you and kilometer.
mm, hold on.
Just think about your work shift and just work 24 hours straight and plus 9 hours. That's fucked
Oh
up.
man,
That's fucked up. That's
uh,
what that's called. That's called fucked up.
that's like 3,700 kilometers.
Woo.
Oh man, that's far. You know, like if I drove like the other night, if I drove like uh, if I drove like 800 miles or what did I drive? During one week I drove about 800 miles, like
Shit.
1,300
Mhm.
kilometers, and
So imagine
that's
that. And look how tired you get when you're done.
yeah. But you know, it wouldn't be like pro driving, so it would be different in that sense. Like
Listen, man.
you could have a stop wherever you want to, or sleep over
Yeah,
in the motel or stuff like
yeah.
that. If you
Listen.
feel like it, right?
You know what would be better?
Uh huh.
A plane flight direct to Salt Lake.
You think?
A straight flight there. It's like 3 maybe and a half hours for like to get there. I think I don't know by plane. How long is it by plane? I don't think my
Okay.
app tells me by plane. It tells me by car 33 hours, by train 2 days, walking 30 days, by bike 9 days.
Let's go by bike.
Shit, 9 days.
Will be wild, huh? To produce
Yeah,
a show and go by bike.
by bike we need we need tire changers and shit.
Uh-huh.
Dude, that's 2,258 miles, man. Those tires can't
Uh-huh.
handle that much. They're gonna fucking pop. One like you have to have a tire changer, someone that comes and changes the tire, and in case it something if you bend the rim or
Yeah.
you pop a tire or something.
Yeah.
That's a long way, man. 9 days.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I need to drop out soon. I need to finish my
All right, man.
shift for today. But can you, if you have time to pull the car, that would be nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that now before you leave.
Yeah.
You reminded me because for some reason I just stopped shuffling yet.
Mhm.
They'll usually shuffle until one of them pops out because that's the card that usually it. So I just shuffle until it pops. Oh, I'm almost dead, but it didn't pop. See, if it looks like it's gonna pop, but it doesn't pop, and I catch it, then that's not it. Oh, a card fell out. Talking about the card, a card fell out. All right, so it's the Three of Pentacles in reverse. The Three of Pentacles in reverse. I think you see it. So I just feel like for everyone, no one's really talking shit about you behind your back or like talking about like down upon you. Well, for everyone, I feel like if you think there's people watching you, well, they probably are, but they're not really talking about you unless they speak up loud. But if they're in secret and so forth, who gives a fuck, right? It's like you could talk the talk, but I'm still gonna enjoy my life. I don't care you gossip about me. I'm not a gossiper. I just don't go spreading rumors or or screaming, fire, fire, fire. No, that's not me. Me is like fire, fire, fire. All right, grab my cats, put them in their little kennel, their little traveling cages that they have, and I'll walk my ass right out of the fucking building. But don't let anybody try to rain on your parade. It's just not gonna work. You gotta be focused, stay focused, like stay tuned. There's you gotta stay in tune. Don't let nothing come. Don't let something. Just stay focused. That's all.
Yeah. All right. Listen, I need to drop out, but have fun, and I try to listen the end when I get back home, huh?
Right
so,
on.
Take care, guys, and stay safe.
Awesome.
All right,
Thank you.
Yeah. Bye. Bye.
All right. All right, 7.
All right.
What's happening?
Man. I don't know. I'm probably not gonna make it too much longer. I was getting ready to go to bed. Go to bed.
Yeah, I'm about to tap out too. Don't get it twisted. Once you leave, I'm leaving too. I'll do another show tomorrow. You know, with a lot earlier than tonight. Tonight was like a little special that I got back home, and I
Yeah.
came home with an injury. Came home with a sprained foot. That's all. But
Happy
I'm seeing the doctor tomorrow.
celebration stream.
Yeah, I made it back. I made it back, and I feel good. The energy feels great. I feel like I'm a little high, and I smoke my medicine, so that's why I'm probably high too. And I'm almost done with my medicine. I feel like I need to continue smoking it. That's why I keep turning it on because the type of joint it turns off because it saves the weed, and so it prevents you from wasting weed from it self burning itself. So if you're taking a while to take a puff, then it'll turn off to reserve,
Yeah.
so it
Right.
doesn't burn your supply.
That's good. But then you gotta keep
Mhm.
lighting it.
What's good about it is it doesn't waste your weed.
Yeah.
Not like you put let's say you get a one you roll up with what do you call those papers? The wraps. You know, you get a wrap and then the tobacco wrap, and then you put the weed in, and you roll it into to a joint and so forth. But those you got to be careful because if the paper's a little too dry, it's gonna burn out your whole weed.
Yeah. I mean, it'll burn
And
like a wick.
yeah, it's super. Oh man, one time my cousin did that. He had put it on the ashtray. He thought he had turned it off. And came back, it was into ashes.
Oh man.
He's like, "Yo, what happened to my weed?" And like, dude, did you turn it off? He's like, "Yeah, I thought I did." Somehow that shit sparked back up and fucking burnt out.
Right. Little coal in there
Yeah.
kept on going.
And he was so anticipating it too. You should see the like. He was so happy to go, and then he saw it. He was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "That's why I like the raw papers because when it burns, like it'll turn off, and
Yeah.
you turn it back on. And I use a candle to turn it on. You don't hear me flicking any lighter. I go right here to the flame from the candle, and I love my medicine. This one's Northern Lights. So this one's really good for the body. It's good for sleep. Oh, I feel the energy of tiredness. Oh yeah. You're gonna sleep good tonight, Seven.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. I'm about to sleep
Yeah.
good as soon as I jump off of here.
No, drop off. If you no, don't let me hold you back, man. Never let me hold you back. Go ahead and get into sleep mode.
All right, man. Well,
So,
I'll catch you if you stream tomorrow.
yeah, I'm gonna come on tomorrow. I got to talk about that storm. That storm looking like it looks scary. Seven.
Oh yeah.
I think
another
Florida.
one?
Yeah, I think this is what it's morphing. It's like it's morphin time and it's morphin. And the
Mighty
storm
Morphin
is
Hurricane.
yeah, and it looks sick. What's her name again? Damn, I forgot her fucking name. They give like this weird name to the storm. It's like I want to know the origin of this word. Wait, hold on, because I put it on silent. I have Eric on. Eric's on my. Oh, because I have him on Odyssey. That's funny. Let me see. Okay, why the volume is down? Let me see why. The volume should be up. I didn't put it down. Idalia.
Idalia.
What origin? Yeah, Idalia. Is that I was kind of questioning the name because it seems so unique, that name. Idalia.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
What connection does that has? You never heard of it before?
Nah.
I have a feeling that it's something. It has a there's something behind that name, Idalia.
Huh.
There has to be
I'll,
something behind it, like because something keeps telling me that it's a very like old name,
yeah, I'll have
Idalia.
a look into it. Um,
Is it? You know how they? I was making fun of this earlier. You know how the spelling bee, how they ask, can you put that in form of a question? Can you give me the origin? Can I get the place in origin? And if once I find the place in origin, then it'll help with the clues, to
yeah,
get answered. Because it's like I'm very curious with that name, man. Something's calling me to that name, and it's just a weird name. Like there's something behind it. Idali. You know who might know? Doc might know. Doc might
possibly.
know.
Yeah,
Yeah, or even Eric might know too. Um, Idalia, but this is her, and she's exploding in the Caribbean. I think by the time we wake up, this might turn into a hurricane going up to
yeah. It looks like it starting to
the
swirl.
hottest water in the world, which is the loop current. Imagine this system, the way it looks. It looks like it's trying to form an eye. Gets into the loop current. Like remember what Katrina did when it went to loop current? It turned into a Category 5 hurricane.
Yeah.
And Ian too. Ian that went and hit Fort Myers, north of Fort Myers, that destroyed that area last year. And that was they went back and I think they changed it to a Category 5.
Wow.
And it doesn't need much time as soon as it gets into right here, right into this little spot right here. If it gets into
Uh-huh.
right there, oh man, this storm is gonna turn into a fucking hypercane, I call it, which is a steroid bodybuilder. And this storm is gonna and you know something, Seven, between me and you, I feel like the storm has been manipulated.
Hmm. Weather wars.
I think our own are compromising our own, meaning um flights that are going into the storm for analysis. I
Hmm.
think they're this is an assumption, but I think they're feeding the storm. Like they're putting
Yeah.
some kind of powder or chemical out. It's like a powder they're putting out and they're spraying it into the storm. Because just the way this storm was earlier to how it is now, I don't have the. Let me see if I can get an older. I don't think I can. I think I can, but I'm not gonna do it right now because I'm about to wrap up the show. Let me turn this off. The storm, look how it looked, right? Like look at it
Hmm.
there, and then look at it now.
Yeah.
Look how little the center here is compared to the dry air on the outside here. You see, this is all gapped. There's nothing here, right? And then look at this little explosion here, and then look how big it gets. Like this is turning into a hypercane. Look at that.
Wow.
She's getting she's fighting like the sheer wins because you could tell sheer, but she's still getting strong as is shearing. She's still trying to like get her shit together. It looks like she wanted to form an eye at one point. It looked like it wanted to go through an eye, like it was going through an eye, but it broke down since the storm is still like trying to get itself together. So
Yeah.
it was trying to form an eye, but it broke down really quick. So it was like it's just a quick little eye, and then it dropped down. So this storm is trying. I think it's gonna be a hurricane by the morning, a really strong tropical storm. And by the time it gets up to here, I just hope it doesn't go to here. I don't want it to go to Tampa. If it goes up here, this is where Michael hit. And they did damage. It was pretty bad. Um, I you don't want this storm to go anywhere because then you think of New Orleans and you think of Katrina, and it's just that was just nah. They don't need this. This is not going to go to them. This is going to come up to this part of Florida because this is a very democratic state. So Tennessee, Tallahassee's up here too. So they might say, "Oh, it's coming for DeSantis." I'm like, I'd rather for it to hit DeSantis' home than to hit Tampa. DeSantis, his home could be rebuilt and fine, and that's just what it is, right? But if you hit Tampa, you have to rebuild the whole fucking city of Tampa.
Yeah.
You know how big Tampa is. Have you ever been to Tampa?
Yeah.
Okay,
Tampa's
so
huge.
you know what I'm talking about. Like,
Yeah. It would be a mess.
it would be all the boats. You see, remember you seen all those boats, the sailboats, and all the boats
Yeah.
out there. You imagine
Uh-huh.
the oh man, and there's so many hotels, so many palm trees, so many. Oh man, that would a category 5 going to Tampa. That would be like I feel like this is the punishment for having Biden in office. You know, things are just gonna go the next. Remember, I said it on. Go back and you'll see. I said it. The next month is gonna be a bad month. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna and look. And also they're gonna try to bring back the mask shit. So you'll see.
All right.
But
Well, I'll pop on tomorrow and we'll see what it looks like.
let's do it.
All right, man.
All
I'll
right,
talk to you
Sam.
later.
Have a good
Bye.
night. All right. Yeah, Abby, what's up?
Yeah, you know everybody's voting for Trump and everybody's saying to Biden, go fuck you, Biden and shit like that.
Oh no, but I have a story of what happened to me in Canada that kind of made me not want to go back to Canada.
Yeah, what happened?
I went to a casino there, right? I don't know why this guy stopped me to ask me a question because as soon as he talked to me, he made a connection with me. He had the audacity to tell me, who y'all voting for the election? I told him not Biden. He was like, oh, so you're voting for Trump? I'm like, there's a lot of candidates. There's a lot of candidacy, like still candidates. They're still fighting primary. So I don't know who I'm voting for yet, but I know it's not going to be Biden. I'd rather vote for Trump than Biden. He was like, "Oh no, we think Biden's a better president and better person." And I go, "Really? That crook, the crook that fucking stole millions of dollars and had bribery and treason, and you can add all the crimes that he has, like his family's committed. Like, we're just gonna ignore that." Because if you're gonna ignore that, then your country has failed, and you have failed as a person. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Yep, I agree.
Because our country is by the republic for which it stands. It's not stands by a democratic. No, it's for the republic for which it
Democrats want
stands.
to destroy America. The
They're
Democrats
trying to
want
destroy
America.
it. I'm surprised they haven't gone after the Pledge of Allegiance. I'm really super surprised that they haven't gone after the Pledge of Allegiance. Because, and why should we have to pledge? Like, and what allegiance to what God? Because they say to God for which it stands. Like, okay, but what God you talking about? Because there's so many fucking gods. Hold on, I'll be right back. You can take the show for a little bit. I gotta get something real quick
Okay.
because I don't want to wrap up the show just right yet. I want to think about which gods.
Oh gosh. Millions of gods and goddesses. Like Hindu gods and paganism gods. Well, well, I don't necessarily want to think bad things about Jesus because I don't want to make thoughts mad, you know. But Norse gods, Aztec gods, Mayan gods, Native American gods, you know. So, Kanas, yeah, that's a good thing. Pharaoh is like a god. Pharaoh is almost like a god, you know. Hear that? Feel like you're a god, I'm a god. Yeah. God's consciousness. Uh, shit, you know. Consciousness. Direction. Consciousness.
I'll be right back. I just got to do something real quick.
Okay.
All right, I'm back. I had a moment of silence while you're looking at the hurricane. Well, tropical storm. And I'm eating a pastry. No, pastry is a patele that I had bought from my partner's cousin. She made them for me.
Mm.
We picked them up in Rochester. So I make my little pastry for me, patele for me. It's really good. It's really, really good. But I'm going to wrap up the show.
All right, bro.
So I'll be back on tomorrow.
All right.
I want everyone to have a good night, good morning, and good afternoon, and good evening, however you want to take it. Have a good night. Oof, I'm tired. My ankle's hurting. I'm ready to call it a night. It was fun, but I gotta go. We'll do this again tomorrow. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for rewatching. Leave a like and please subscribe. I'm trying to reach 400, so let's try to reach there. We got 5 subscribers away. We need to get 5 more subscribers to get to 400. Let's go. Let's do it. All right, Abby. Good night, man.
Good night.
See y'all tomorrow. Peace.
Peace.